TCU,
I
Cincinnati.
really love it.
In the Big 12 next up, we've got TCU 2.5-point road favorites, 58 being the total here in this game. TCU's been one of these teams this season, much like it's often been here the last few years for Sonny Dykes. You like him as a dog, you don't love him as a favorite, but suddenly that's changed a little bit. 2 straight covers as big favorites against Oklahoma State and Arizona. And I'll be honest, I think Scott Satterfield's teams just hit the wall. They've run out of gas. Cincinnati. These have been some ugly losses the last 2 weeks against good teams, Iowa State and Kansas State. But the defense, I think, they've been battling injuries for a few weeks now, and I think they've just been on the field a lot. They're worn down. They don't have great depth on that side of the ball, and it's starting to show. They've given up 31-plus points in 4 straight games. Colorado, West Virginia, Iowa State, Kansas State have all scored into the 30s, and Kansas State got 41 against this Cincinnati defense last week. I think I lean over, but more so TCU team total over, and I actually lean TCU. As long as this doesn't get above a field goal, I think they've just hit the wall, Cincinnati. Doesn't look like there's a lot of energy and gas left in that tank. Not to mention we're seeing some serious ass regression lately from Sorsby at quarterback for Cincinnati. He's definitely struggled second half of the year after a pretty good first half. So I do lean TCU. I understand why they're road favorites here. C-Mac, what do you think?
I get it, and hats off to them, but there's no way I'd back them. And this is not good for Cincinnati, you talked about. But at least those last 2 were on the road. Yep. The tough one was the home loss to West Virginia, where they just shot themselves in the foot. We talked about that game. So these last 2 on the road, maybe they hit a wall. But I think if you're ever going to take them, they want to get to 6-6, would be here at home catching 3.
That's true. Bowl eligibility at home is, that's an intangible. You have to factor that in. Yep.
I think this is it. They will be up, ready for it. And hats off to TCU. Arizona, they kind of shut down. We know Houston doesn't have a great offense, but it's just been fool's gold. Their defense is horrible. And you know what their problem is? They can't run the ball. Fafita threw it pretty well in that game. They run the ball, it's like 20 yards. They've had zilch, nothing. Arizona running football. And, TCU covered. Hats off to them, a team that could never do that. Maybe the defense a little bit. I still think the defense ain't very good. So Cincinnati here, +3 at home. I think they win it outright, but take the 3.